Going forwards, looking backwards. Good morning, my name is Paul Simos from Big Vision Life Coach. This morning I'd like to talk to you about going forward, moving backwards. Now, yesterday I had a lovely conversation with a couple from Melbourne in Australia, and talking to them, we were just having an exploratory conversation to see how I could possibly help them transition through some challenges in their life at the moment. And we got into the subject of the past and how a lot of us dwell on the past, and it's very hard to create something new in the future. So if you can imagine, you're in Melbourne, those who know Melbourne in Australia, and you want to drive to Sydney. Now that's about a 12-hour car drive. You decide that's what I want to do. I'm going to go to Sydney. That's my goal. That's where I want to go. That's where I want to be. You pack the car, you put all your luggage in, you drive down to the gas station, the service station, you pump the tyres, you check the water, you check the oil, you're really ready to go now. You jump into the driver's seat, you got the steering wheel, and you just about to pull out of the curve to go on your 12-hour trip to Sydney. And you look up into the rear vision mirror. Those who have driven, you know there's a rear vision mirror. And you start to look into the rear vision mirror to see what's behind you, what's in the past. Then you attempt to drive the car to Sydney watching through your rear vision mirror. Now, I know it sounds absurd, but that's what some of us do. What are the complications of that? If I'm looking in my rear vision mirror trying to drive towards Sydney, it's dangerous, I'm going to have an accident, I'll be focusing on the past, not looking what's in front of me, I'll feel frustrated, I'll feel angry, and that's a lot of the feelings that we find that we're feeling when we're focusing on the past and we're trying to create something now in the present moment or in our future. And unfortunately, that's how a lot of us run our lives. So today's message is to focus on what I want. Now, I understand we all have a past. We've had challenges in the past, but that's in the past. Now we have the memory of those past events, and we have a choice. We can continue to entertain the memories, continue to relive the past, continue to recreate the past in our present moment, or we could just deal with the past and say, that's done. Now with all my focus, I want to focus on going to Sydney. I want to focus on this road. I'm finished with Melbourne. I want to go forwards and upwards. And we need to resolve the past, to get over it, to forget about it, not to keep thinking about it. If you have some things in the past you need to resolve, good, resolve them. But don't live there, because wherever we live mentally, we will create that in our reality. So our job is to learn from the past. Something happened, good or bad, learn from it, leave the rest and move forward. When we can do that, when we can focus on our current circumstances, our current situation, and build a wonderful life towards the future, not looking in that rear vision mirror, what's happening back there. Sure, sometimes we have to look back there for our learnings, but never, ever, ever look back there to dive into things that weren't working, diving into problems, angst and challenges. We don't need that. So my Mega Living Magic Moment episode number 74 today is to focus on where you want to go. We want to move forward. We want to stay in the present moment. Focus on that. Learn from the past, focus on what we want, where we want to go. And that's the creation model. Think about what you want, talk about what you want, and then you create it in your reality. That's my Mega Living Magic Moment message today. High five, have an awesome weekend. Talk to you next time. Bye for now.